Hello, how are you doing today, Sam?
I'm doing fantastic, Stephen. Are you enjoying this commentary?
I'm enjoying that we're getting a quick announcement from RSG. Okay, he's just yapping. Yeah, so we've not been here for a while. From our point of view, it's been a few weeks since we recorded one of these commentaries, right?
Yeah, it's been about 2 or 3, I think.
Explained. Yeah, for some reason, the developers decided that a whole load of the main story would be blocked from recording because, I don't know, spoilers or something. I don't get it. If you don't want to see spoilers, don't watch a fucking playthrough. But anyway, for that reason, it was impossible to continue it. So I had to bite the bullet and go spend about £50 on an HD capture card. That will be coming soon. So I'm happy.
Okay, so this is me announcing that I have ordered the capture card. That's nice.
But until then,
It's weird to make an edited section of the video to announce that you're getting something from Amazon.
Sell than I thought we would. We're going to need some extra training here before round 2. And I think the best way to learn how to destroy an evil world-destroying superpower is to learn from an evil world-destroying superpower.
Oh no, that's
UMG.
copyrighted music!
Oh, no, don't. Quiet!
So, there's an interesting thought. So, this was our first, like, episode which was entirely our own content, in quotation marks. As opposed to, you know, just doing the main story of the game. But it was done only to buy time for a capture card to come along. Because we didn't want to keep playing the main story because we kept getting those blocked scenes. So that's a weird little thing, right?
I had never thought of it like that, but you are actually correct. This
Like,
is the
imagine
first...
if we did the entire, like, all-time tournament arc just because, like, I don't know, the DLC was broken or something. We gotta wait for an update, you know, an entirely out-of-character reason.
Interview.
Is he just going to be like throwing loads of maths questions?
It's time for your interview.
In character, however, this is a weird episode in retrospect. I've given some thought about how the hell we would do this in a XENOVERSE Kai situation. Because, like, as we've established later, Frieza and Tony very much know each other. They are cousins, and they tried killing each other, like, years before the Tony that we meet, from his point of view, years before that point.
They're really not meant to like each other. Like,
Yeah.
in our little established canon.
But in this, it's like, we're just meeting each other for the first time. Hello, you look like me.
Pass. I let you become my underling.
It doesn't really make any sense, come to think of it. Now, I would maybe keep this in, but make it more of an actual, you know, rewrite it. Make there actually be a good, interesting character reason for why this good Frieza, in quotation marks, again, I've got to have camera on to do all these quotation marks all the time.
I think establishing the mental characters and why they exist in Conton would be quite a fun thing to do.
Because we use them later with Cell, and we have talked about using other characters in hypothetical future XENOVERSE, right?
Yeah, we're not promising anything. Don't get into your head.
No.
Don't think about it.
Here we go. Off we go.
Oh, you can't keep using this impact font. You're going to get in trouble.
I really don't use Impact font anymore. It became a font called Coverwatch for a while, which was basically Overwatch font.
There we go. What's that pose fucking Tony did?
Then something I can't pronounce.
Isn't there the alien text as well? I'm trying to remember what that... I'm trying to remember the name of it now.
I love how you say that then get hit.
It's bad we're talking about fonts for this.
It's video production. Bahnschrift, that's my go-to font, and has been for years. Bahnschrift condensed. There we are. Where we're talking about the development of media here, you know. It's important background information.
peek.
I like using any font that has droid in the name for some reason. That's kind of... If I stick to the droids, they keep me safe, I tend to find.
Such as?
Thanks, boss.
Oh
shit, he's back.
Can't remember the exact name of it, but it's, I literally use it all the time.
Fuck! Yeah, this is definitely going better than the first time.
I'll have it pop up.
Sort of fought Cell or, you know, watch someone else fight him while I fought fucking Mr. Satan!
I'm really not getting over that Mr. Satan fight, am I?
Oh, that's a real sore point.
He's reached his full power.
Has Cell just been really tanky?
Yeah. So this is not the actual mission against Cell. This is a practice run against, I suppose, another timeline Cell. just with Frieza to see if we can take him.
That was a fucking dodge.
That's the perfect.
That would have taken about half my health away. That is the perfect Kamehameha. Nookie cannon! Shit. It did nothing! It did nothing!
Milky Cannon, aka you're finished! Or...
You're finished!
I miss him already. We should have kept him as our trainer for longer. I mean, to be fair, as we will see at the end of this episode, spoilers, we're not going to be Frieza's pupil for long, are we?
No, it's not meant to last.
It's not meant to last.
We can't have Frieza become a secondary character.
Health's kind of going down, but whatever. I did say it. I did choose the most, the most challenging quest I had on my fucking.
Don't have enough space. Too many other ones.
Right, so apparently this is the parallel quest we're doing, and it's the highest level one we had at the time.
I know. I've soloed it as well.
Ooh, very well timed to the music there.
This was more about using.
As always, well done, Stephen.
That was an intense fight. Again.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't past me.
I mean, I was just really bad, that was all.
Maybe I was trying to big you up.
You're right, man.
For the shits and goodies, and you take advantage of your new man skirt on the back.
It's not a man skirt. It's a battle kilt. I don't know what did I call it earlier?
Battle suit.
Leave me alone. Okay. So we have pleased Frieza enough with our progress that he is going to move us.
I don't remember that bit at all.
Yes,
Battle kilt. It's really not even that. I don't know what it is. It's just a couple of bug wings that I've stapled to me arse. Just big jelly beans.
It looks very tasty, I'll give it that.
Tony's a right snack, isn't he?
A little bit of an understatement, Mr. Genocide. I want you to do a group battle simulation and invasion. Defeat the soldiers I will prepare for you. That is your training.
I'm not even sure how we'd be able to do this again in a Kai situation. We'd have to I'd have to scrub my data for XENOVERSE 1 and do it all again, right?
Oh my god, the thought of fucking doing that.
Oh, so apparently we're invading Vegeta.
Do it on a separate profile?
Bloody a pool!
PC? Yeah.
It's always a pool. Can't get through a bloody episode without a pool showing up, can we?
Oh, I just blew up a planet.
Your power level's not that high, Tony. Get over yourself.
Yeah, pathetic, man.
City's
It's
just
like...
gone. Down there somewhere.
So this is some Namek Saga Falconer music. We were talking about this last time, I think, about how each arc has slightly different, a different kind of vibe to its music.
Yeah, like...
And Namek was just very...
What, bloody cooler's better? Raspberry?
I believe the different styles came from, like, they tended to employ, like, one or two different, like, sound engineers for each arc. Like, they introduced a new fella at the time for Boo.
No?
Why can't we have red aura?
He's
What was stopping us from having that?
Frieza! Frieza! that's a...
Yes, we've all seen Bardock, Father of Goku. That is a
You
movie.
sounded really disappointed in yourself there.
Yeah,
I'm you.
I'm disappointed.
What? Do better.
You're sidestepping.
Can't just reach into the video
Oh my
and go,
God,
"What are you
stop it."
doing, man? Do better."
did I just cut because I was getting sick of being spammed by that one guy?
I think
Just
you did.
stagger. I mean, it was quite annoying. I'll give it that.
But even past you was chopping out fight scenes.
Chopping it off.
Now I'm chopping it off.
You came at the right time. I wanted to ask you something. As my underling, you must prove to me that you are versatile. Lord Frieza? Where are you going with this? I want you to gather items for me.
I'm obsessed with like the implied sexuality in Xenoverse 1, haven't I? It's constant. At least in Xenoverse 2, we just kept it all to Creepy Kai where it belonged.
Yes. Listen
Just
to me.
this Star Wars
As the
music.
honor guard, you must defend me until the very
Is it just because he said honor guard? Is it?
in you, boss. So your strength is top class. That is not enough. I must have you become stronger.
Okay, enough of that. The next training will be your last. I will personally spar with you. When we are done, I shall teach you my greatest skill.
Okay. Let's go.
Just couldn't be arsed reading the rest of that.
Now then,
Ah! You
show
can see that.
your power.
Okay.
I simply will not allow you to betray my expectations.
There you go.
Show me the results. Now,
Okay.
my true form.
Charge it. No! You
Oh, that's so fucking irritating.
Now, let's see how far you can
Oh.
last against
Now, assuming that this version of Frieza is at the same power level as, you know, the one in Namek.
Wait.
Well, I mean, I guess he would be because Frieza never trained.
Yeah.
This is a good bar for telling where Tony's power is at this point, because we've established power levels for how he was, you know, before he joined the Time Patrol. Just slightly behind Frieza. Well, slightly, like kind of a 20-30% lower than Frieza. But here we are, fighting final form now.
Aside from me, you may be the strongest in the universe.
Oh.
My second,
Still in Tony's second form.
I will only
I mean, he has been fighting Cell, so that's probably
Yeah,
been...
losing against Cell, but fighting Cell. I mean, it was hard to really get a good fair fight.
remarkable strength. You are no ordinary warrior.
Yeah, it was hard to gauge a fair fight during the Namek stuff, because it was Tony and Goku and Krillin and Piccolo and Gohan and Vegeta versus Frieza.
Supernova! So, here's your first job as my honor guard. What? You go back to Time Patrol? You had no intention of joining me? How dare you make a fool out of Frieza! You must have a death wish. What? No excuses? There's someone you want to beat? And is that detestable Goku and Vegeta? Very well, if you defeat the Saiyans, I'll forgive your insolence. Okay, that's cool. Training with First Form Frieza has ended. That's cool.
It's not over yet. There's still one more fight, I remember.
Left on good terms, at least. Yeah, you see, we can still be friends, I'm sure. I know we had to go.
But again, Tony would not want to be friends with Frieza.
It's so weird hearing this.
For this attack.
This should almost be a non-canon episode at this point.
Then, you're on, motherfucker. Let's spar.
Arali is more reason for being canon than this episode.
Let's go,
Now
Frieza.
then, I suppose it would be rude not to face you at my very best.
It's all good. It's all good.
To this day, that always just makes me wince.
Give me a second.
Well,
God
that
damn,
evasive.
this may kill you.
1 second.
Just
Take a couple
constant.
seconds to charge up.
It's the only fucking move he knows. I like your idea of stunning him just to charge in front of him.
Yeah, I used the stun a lot in Xeno 1.
'Cause it's absolute dog shit in 2.
Fair enough. Bring it. I've beat you before. Oh, shit, I said I wouldn't say that. Okay.
When Tony says, I've beat you before, which before is he talking about?
That is a...
There we go.
There we go, retcon it, say I've beat you twice. Completely take the ambiguity out of it.
And that was it. It just ends
well
with him
done.
going, well done. Yeah, honestly, that episode's just not canon. I've as the god of this franchise, I could just declare this non-canon now.
Is that something you can do?
Stop it.
Yeah, I've just done it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Can I undo it?
I mean, if J.K. Rowling could just declare Dumbledore gay, I could do what I want. Okay. I'm laughing at what I said, and I'm laughing at that fucking ending with him just going,
Let's
yes.
trust J.K.
Yes.
Rowling. We can't fucking get away from arseholes, can we?
And welcome back to now episode 10, where we now have a capture card and we are continuing the main game.
Oh, yeah.
With this really dodgy animated segment I remember making.
Goku. Nope. Hey, my name's Tony.
He's got the voice!
So you've
He's got the
technically not
voice.
actually met me yet, but we've already fought. Time travel, won't explain it. Basically, I'm just coming to let you know that I am totally gonna kill you.
I'd have to remake this, wouldn't I?
Oh my god.
Now, do I remake it animated, or do I just do it, like, in engine? If I... Again, I'm speaking as if... Sorry, let's go back. Make sure you didn't miss that. Vic. Canonically Vic.
I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna take your Pope hat.
Yeah, I'm speaking as if it's guaranteed we're going to be remaking Xenoverse 1 at this point. Nothing's guaranteed, it's just...
I'm gonna take it anyway.
Highly possible.
The more I watch, the more I'm interested in the idea. So, Tony did travel back in time before the Cell games begin, just to go to Cell and be like, hey, I've done some training, apparently with Frieza.
I've been training for weeks for the time that I would finally get to finish my fight with you, Cell.
Even though I've decanonized the Frieza stuff.
Way. So have I.
At this point, we're just stealing. We're just stealing content from the original show.
This is
full
just-
on.
Fucking, that was a crusty meme back then, wasn't it?
That was a crusty meme, yeah.
Stop twitching.
What are you doing? You've just been staring at nothing for like 30 solid seconds. What are you doing?
I was wondering where this was going.
I'm gonna go kill your children, I guess.
Okay, I was going to say, like, at this point, are we just going to, like, steal the entire... That is a good thumbnail. Like, sorry, compared to some of the previous ones, this is pretty solid. Yeah, we were just stealing, like, the whole scene from the original anime.
Couldn't get away with that now.
It led to a joke in the end. There we go. So now we're fighting Cell's kids. To continue on the arc.
Rage, Gohan.
I suppose... From my point of view, part of this was obviously the previous episode delaying to give time for the capture card to show up. But also, I think there was a little bit of effort being made to try to weave Tony as a character more into the actual plot, rather than him constantly just being like peripheral to, you know, the normal Dragon Ball Z storyline, if you know what I mean.
You wanted
So
to
like a
sort
bit of effort is being made at this point to like make it more about us and less just we're the silent protagonist of a video game.
So
about
would you
Goku.
say this is when the conscious effort started to be made around
I
the
think
time we
so,
got the capture
yeah.
card. Because it's not the first time you said it's probably the most important sort of change to XENOVERSE was getting the capture card. So
I think we're
Maybe
now
it-
talking much more in character. We're
whatever that is. It's a ball which makes you vanish.
This is kind of like when a
This is so much easier
kid's
now.
getting bullied. This is kind of like when a kid's getting bullied at a school, and instead of going to the bully's dad, you just go to the bully and beat him up. So of course he's going to go down the furets because you're like a 35-year-old man. And he's like,
bit of a weird analogy, mate. What's going on?
That's a fair comparison. I should really probably show the old footage from the first time we played this when it didn't actually record, because yeah, new recorder, woo. But you know, this was painful. This was actually, even though they're tiny, they're actually fucking tough. But no, Frieza has trained us well. Don't run away from me.
non-canon.
You keep referencing this real non-canon event. Don't
I mean,
you?
to us, it just happened.
What are you doing?
A pointy
Forgot
stick.
about pointy stick of rage. What?
oh, God, pointy stick of
heads
unnatural
being
rage.
crushed.
Go
Sinister
on, you
Gohan.
monster.
That's an ugly shade of like yellow and purple going on. Yeah, sorry.
It just looks-
yellow and purple going on.
Yeah, it's not.
That's it. We're time to pull out the big guns.
It looks like a kind of candy, but I can't place my hand on
Yeah,
what.
punch me all you want.
Yes, that's right, children. Have your fun.
You monster.
Just stealing entire scenes from the show at this
Hello,
all the time.
I like to think last time we were fighting Cell to him was only a few minutes ago.
Plagiarism.
And this was like, I was nowhere near this strong. And now suddenly I've pulled out all this. Oh, no! You trickster and swine. I shall have my revenge!
Where the fuck did I get that from?
Halfway have my super
What was that? No, that was. Oh no, we can't talk about that episode. I know where that's from. Fallout.
Oh no!
Guardian of the Junk. No! No! You trickster and swine. I will have my revenge. Sorry, I shouldn't even brought it up, should I?
Yeah.
No! Really? Leave Cell to... No! I did not get to fight him last time. I am this time. Where is he?
I don't know. Tony has got a real complex about fighting Cell, hasn't he? Ever since the Mr. Satan incident, he's just
Why
like,
am I not... There
It's
we go,
because
peace struggle sorted.
he beat me up before.
it hurt your big feelings.
Basically killed it. except
Yeah,
you can't-
Tony is an egotist. It's like his main character trait.
Really? I would have never known if you didn't tell me right now.
Well, if it wasn't clear before, it's bloody clear at this point in the at episode 10.
This little maniacal go after.
Stamina. Those staminage.
I'm never out of stamina.
He doesn't want to just fight children like a 35-year-old man beating up his kid's bully or whatever the analogy was. I ever tell you that story? Sorry, can we just pause? I'm going to tell a completely random story here about one time.
7:54.
One time when I was a kid, some days I would walk to my dad's house because it was quite near my this was primary school, to be clear, not even high school, primary school. I would walk to my dad's for lunch, and one day there was this high schooler and a couple of his mates hanging about in the street that I would walk along with a pair of boxing gloves for some reason. Don't know why. As we'll find out, he was a bit of a twat to begin with, so that seems like the kind of thing a twat would do. And apropos of nothing, he popped me in the face. Me, a primary school kid, him, a high schooler, whatever. I just brushed it off. I walked into walked to my dad's house, and pretty much as soon as I was in the door, I remember kind of starting to ball up a little bit in tears. So my dad's like, "What's wrong?" And I just sort of say, like, "Guy punched me outside." Dad fucking legs it outside, and I think he would have beat the shit out of that kid. And just to make it clear, my dad, lovely guy, never been to prison. Never. I'm not painting him as some kind of like raging madman or anything, but just, I think kind of parental instinct to beat the shit out of somebody who just hit your kid kind of kicked in that moment. Don't know why. The conversation about killing Cell's children there just resurfaced a little childhood memory there for me.
Are you basically saying my analogy has some legs?
It has some legs, yes. If you are a 35-year-old man, feel free to beat up your kid's bully. Continue.
That is the moral of the fucking story.
Oh, no, these cunts again. I probably should start off right though.
Oh, it's fucking more iced footage. Fuck's sake.
It is. You can tell by the lower quality.
Oh my god.
What?
Is this really what Xeno 1 combat was? For me?
Yeah.
Doing my
This
best.
is fucking...
What, did you think I was the only one bad at this game?
Yeah, I thought I was really good. I'm not lying to
No,
you.
it's just Xenoverse 1 combat kinda sucked. That's the thing. It was basically just taking turns to punch each other. Not really being able to, like, do much... Oh, something cut there.
Oh, look, your voice in ice again.
I know what you're
Yeah, we haven't quite got to that yet.
That was me taking a
That-
bullet.
Oh, well, somebody's gotten far enough in the game to unlock Beerus moves.
Oh yeah, this is disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's also something that needs to be pointed out. Well, from the Tony point of view, he is leveled with the game. From the Iced point of view, he's an endgame character going back to old missions.
So you've got
Shit.
no excuse, Sam.
I've got, I literally do. I've no fucking excuse. I'm using Beerus moves, which I don't think
It is pretty sad.
you can get till near the end of the game.
I remember that being like my end game loadout. God of Destruction's Wrath. Because it's just too damn good, especially when you're doing fights against like hundreds of pools or little
I think you may have
boos.
used it for the GT missions, I believe.
Pretty sure I do.
Do something useful for the first time this entire series.
Again, I'm not sure why Ice isn't being voiced by you here.
I just didn't feel comfortable enough to voice him, I assume.
Maybe it
but
was as simple as that.
as
We haven't
simple as that.
quite gotten into it yet.
Too
with this
much
white
of
sneakers.
an anxious boy.
After. He should be dead anyway.
Just stab him in the face with that sword you have, Stan. No, don't bother then. Just wait for him to get back up. Dragon Ball Z logic.
I wish that was the charge noise every character made.
He went into a mountain.
Fighting practicality of long fingernails.
They got away.
Biggest concern.
So tell me, what happened to Gohan?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. What's happening with Tony just now? I'm sure he's handling it. Don't lose, Gohan. Is that don't lose, comma Gohan, or don't lose Gohan? Like, Gohan don't lose, or don't lose Gohan like your keys?
I lost Gohan like I lost me. I lost my keys.
Hi, Tony's here. You kind of forgot about me there, Cell, but...
Fucking hell, don't lose Gohan. Never get back in the house.
To climb through the bathroom window again.
More childhood Steven stories.
More childhood Steven stories, yeah.
I'll just animate a little Redley Scott going through a house drawn in paint.
This other time when I was a kid, my dad was fighting this guy, and then halfway through the fight he goes, "That's enough! Here, have this sensu bean. Steven, you fight him now." My dad was kind of a terrible parent.
You're painting a real picture of him,
that
I'm
was a
going to be
joke.
completely honest.
That was a joke. That was a Dragon Ball reference.
I know it was. I know. I know it was a joke. I'm not fucking stupid, Steven.
Sensu beans aren't real.
Give it about 50 years.
Just gave him some kidney beans.
That's quite nice to do. Kidney beans are quite nice.
In record time.
My dad makes a good like bean chili.
I'll have to have it sometime.
Oh god, can we show the
I prefer the one where Pappy Cell kills
Oh yeah,
Cell.
definitely. The Cell Games 2.0, much better. But we'll get there when we get there.
We've got to get through the pain first, haven't
And
we?
then you try again.
And then you try again.
You pull your pants.
Oh yeah, like of actual Dragon Ball Z he means.
You didn't do anything,
Oh,
young
look
chap.
at Vegeta's bum.
Vegeta's bum! Look at his bum! Tien just shuffles one finger just down the crack a little bit. Damn it, Tien, what are you doing? Did we just, like, not include the debriefs in this series? I guess
This
we
felt
just
like
didn't.
That is a nice wall.
What?